I think people say, oh, what's Chenin Blanc? Okay, fine, I'll try it. We don't have much of it. So I think that Chenin Blanc and Vouvray are equally a challenge. How about you, Greg?
I think that one of the big problems for Vouvray is that literally for decades, Vouvray has been inexpensive and off dry. That's sort of the association that a lot of people have. I think it goes back to the time when uh, French wines ruled, and you bought Chablis, and Chablis is of course fantastic. And for your friends who did not want to drink Chablis, you bought Vouvray, and you chilled it, and it was fruity and pleasant and nice. And I think that we're back. Hold on, we lost internet connection for 4 seconds, and we're back. Okay, everybody knows we're back now. And I think that sort of stuck a little bit. But I think you're right. I think we overestimate the acceptance of the high acid wines that we love amongst the public because they're not eating pork belly and lentil and epoisse, and they're drinking wine in many cases they're drinking wine as a cocktail wine. And while I could enjoy this as a cocktail wine because it's refreshing, I think for a lot of people it's a little bit too trying on the palate with all the acid to be a cocktail wine.
Yeah.
So I think there's some challenges there. So we have 3 minutes left. Do you have anything that you want to make sure we hit?
Well, I just want to comment on Todd mentions that he says, tell them that Vouvray is the English translation for Chenin Blanc and they'll get it. And yes, you could kind of do that, but then, a lot of other appellations would be angry with you. But I think that one thing that producers could do from France, and certainly many of us in the trade have been trying to get them to do this for years, is put a back label on the wine that says what it is and tell us what it's about, where it's from, and some sort of personal connection to the story, to the winery, to the region, chateaus, whatever, and so that we can just connect with the wine. And I think that would be a great thing for people to do.
And out of the 4 bottles tonight, only one has a back label with a story.
That has a back label that is what?
Has a story. Everybody else has just got a back
the
label.
Mark below. Yeah.
Which is a very good point. You got to tell a story. It's not easy selling wine based on the tasting profile. People want to buy romance.
And kudos to David Vincent Selections for that.
Absolutely.
No, we need to know what they are, and that's France. They're stuck in the French mentality, and I love them, but they think that we should just know what their wines are, and if they just put 2 hours into designing that back label and making sure it's translated correctly in English, it'd do a lot of good.
I mean,
it's not just in Vouvray; it's everywhere in France.
The onus also falls on the importers who should know the market well enough to know that would be helpful.
Well, but then they have to convince the producers who may be just resolutely French.
That may be true. All right. Well, that's all the time we have. This was fantastic. Thank you for spending so much time with us. I look forward to, at some point, there's going to be either a gigantic cheese and wine festival here in New York or a big wine dinner that will end with lots of cheese. And I'll try to make sure that we do it when you're in town.
Awesome.
We'll coordinate our busy schedules. And
I'll bring the uni and the pork loin with parsnips and carrots.
That sounds fantastic. I don't know what I'll bring yet, but I will come with arms full. I want to thank everybody out there one last time. Put up the hashtag #YouAreLoire, Twitter at Loire Valley Wine, Facebook Loire Valley Wine Bureau. Thank you, Vouvray. Thanks everybody out there, because of course, if it was just Christy and I doing this, it would still be fantastic if I have to admit it. We're both fantastic people, but it would be for nothing. So having all you guys out there feeding us questions, chatting with each other, makes it actually really exciting and fun. And that's what wine's all about. Wine should be above everything else. Wine should be fun and it should be shared. So I love sharing this with you guys. So a good night to all. And Christy, have fun in Texas. I hope it cools down a little bit.
Unlikely, but I'm off to make some scallops with my champollion. So thank you. It was great seeing everyone and so many of you that we all know on social media. So great seeing the family of wine on Snooze tonight. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.